Making holy war. How to have a successful coup. This does not advocate a change of government by a coup or any other force. During the time of the former president of the Soviet Union, Mikhail Gorbachev's presidency, there was a coup formed that wanted to oust him from the presidency of the Soviet Union. This failed. Just recently in Turkey, a coup failed. There are reasons for a failed coup. This is how to have a successful one. To take over a government, first, of course, you need the huge support from that military and the vast support of that country's citizens. You might be talking about somewhere of upwards to 100 million people. The military can be a big size one also. To gain favor of this military and the citizenry to your side, you need to be better at the propaganda game than their leadership. You have to be good at persuading this military and the citizens. Its citizens and military could be much immune to change or just too afraid. They could think if they side with the would-be change makers and they are not successful, this could mean danger for them with the current government. You need to offer a deal that will convince them that there is a great more of a benefit to yours than what they already have. One would guarantee to them a better future. One would need to get them to believe that the new direction of leadership will give the people a refreshing new beginning. You need also a very large money source for the coup that would be sustainable from the time of the takeover throughout the one that would stretch out into a very distant future, and from a source that would help it not dry up. After all of this is secured, first matter of major priority in carrying it out is the taking capture of its leader or leaders. This is imperative. If this is not carried out, the leader or leaders will be free to in turn convince their citizens and military why they should not allow this to happen. These are words of Jesus. The Quran speaks many good things about him. Matthew 12:25. Every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself cannot stand. Matthew 12:29. Or again, how can anyone enter a strong man's house and carry off his possessions unless he first ties up a strong man? Then he can plunder his house. Luke 14:20-31. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you and say, this person began to build and wasn't able to finish. Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Won't he first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to oppose the one he is going against with 20,000? I conclude if he is not able to, he holds off until he can change the situation around to his favor. This must be carefully planned and carefully thought out. A coup must not be carried out too hastily. It could take longer than you think to plan, and to plan it right. One that will be truly successful. For Proverbs 16:32 says, better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes the city. This quote from the Bible, from Ecclesiastes, can be used in this way. A king wanting to take a city. You can turn this around. Ecclesiastes 9:14-15. There was once a small city with only a few people in it. And a powerful king came against it, surrounded it, and built huge siege works against it. Now there lived in that city a poor man, but wise. And he saved the city by his wisdom. But nobody remembered that poor man. This is about stopping a king from taking one city, but you could use this to take a city. Just turn these words around. Again, there was once a small city with only a few people in it. And a powerful king came against it, surrounded it, and built huge siege works against it. Now there lived in that city a man poor but wise, and he saved the city by his wisdom. But nobody remembered that poor man. This man is Jesus. I repeat, this man is Jesus. Thank you. I will be talking to you again.